Oh, hey YouTube, welcome back, and everyone else. I'm back finally from from my holiday. It's been like more than a week because after my holidays, I legit had was checking out for what has happened for Vanguard. Not much really happened, not much changes. There's some new news today because yesterday we got the live stream update. On Friday there was basically no news. I think there was only old stuff. I think new promos, but I'm not sure if it's new. And it was like I couldn't make a video on Saturday, so I thought I would just skip it. It was I don't know how good the promo was though. Also, but I don't really have the translation. What I know is that during where I was gone, I only had the one thing. I had, what is it? Oh, I heard there was like Bermuda Grade 2. That was, I'm pretty sure the skill was not bad, but it was practically the first thing that got in my head. It was like it's practically, if you play Genshin Impact, it's basically a female. It looks like a female version of a male character in that game. If you know, you know. I was a little surprised, but then it's only one card reveal. Today we got some really interesting card reveals for VSS 10 for JP and VSS 08 for us. For English, I mean, for global side. So people have been waiting for Overdress. So for the 6 months thing, I think like every biannual big live presentation live stream thing is basically. So on January we'll be getting some news, a big news for Vanguard, mostly about Overdress. So Overdress is also coming on March next year, I think, after they sell the VSS. This is the Pacifica. I'm gonna skip ahead because the art has been seen to a lot. They're gonna do a rerun for the I think for the JP channel, like where the live streams are, which always confuses me because you have sub and you just turn off the subtitles. That's basically what they do. But I guess Japanese players is harder to fight English, but then like I don't know. You can spell the name in English. I don't know. You can change a keyboard. I don't know. So they changed the game for some reason. Welcome Holy Night Party. So last time was Holy and it was wrong. They mean Holy. Then now they changed it to Welcome Holy Night Party. It was like Holy Night Party. They keep changing. But honestly, this looks better because the other one was like meh. It's better. So this is like a seasonal event. I think no cartridge there. That's why Asaka will be there as the featured characters. I bet people will be getting more Asakas than Tetsus. Which is also great because like they have reverse Amon and reverse Lukie. So it's really good timing. So first card reveal. Let's see. We're getting Vortimer, if you don't know. The grade the Vortimer, the grade 1 and grade 2 Vortimers were revealed already in the card of the day, but they showed it on the live stream, which is really nice because I don't need to show you guys a picture just like over here. So it's a triple rare. Oh, and also remember that in this set there's no commons or rares. There's only doubles, triples, and VRs. I think doubles is. I'm pretty sure there's only doubles, triple, and VRs. I'm like 90% sure. 57. I don't know now. Scout of Darkness, Vortimer. So no change in the name like usual. The grade 1, 8k piece. A third Vertical skill. When placed, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. So reveal up to 1 Spectral Duke or Black Dragon Vortimer, Black Dragon Knight Vortimer from among them and add to your hand. So the first skills I feel like generic because almost all the grade 1 right chains have that. To search for the grade 2 and the grade 3, or even not even right chains, they were just like iconic cards. Wait. And the second skill is when retired from regard by your card's ability, you get to put him to soul instead and give 5k power to your Vanguard, which is good. I think the second skill is sending the soul with him sending the soul. I think the grade 3 might need the soul or the grade 3 VR, which is not revealed for the card of the game, which is Spectral Duke. Might need Soul Blast, or maybe Spectral Duke needs the grade 1 and grade 2 in the soul. So we'll see. So Black Dragon Fortnite for 40 man. Yes, the first skill is Vanguard skill continuous if you have your grade 1 so the Scout of Darkness 40 man, the grade 1 in the soul. You give him 1k power, so he's 10k base for an Axel deck, which is if you don't play if you guys don't know, Axel deck does not have 10k base units, all grade 2s, and all of the grade 2s usually are 9k, I'm pretty sure, or lower. So that's really maybe you guys didn't know, but I actually just know like recently when I was building my Flowers deck. That means because I never used any other deck except Force yet until now. So this is also a mistype. I thought it was 10,000 power, but it's 1,000 power. 10,000 would be a little bit strong, like too strong. But the second skill is when retired from your skill by your card's ability, you have to put him to you can put him to soul instead also and counter charge one. So like the grade 1 Vortimer, I think the grade 2 and the grade 1 is needed to soul for Spectral Duke, or they need a lot of Soul Blast. Their skill is when ridden over by Spectral Duke Dragon, look at top 5 cards of your deck, call up to 2 cards from among them and call it on read card and shuffle your deck. Actually, I know Spectral Duke Dragon skill, but only the second part. I forgot the first parts. So Spectral Duke Dragon. The art is so at first I was like peculiar with the art. That seems a little bit weird, but I think it's more detailed than the old one actually. But I don't know about the angle, is a little bit weird, but I say it's fine. Like you're looking from the legs to the body, it's like, I don't know, feels weird. When you look at the card, you feel small when you're looking up to him. So Spectral Duke Dragon looking really good. So if you have a Black Dragon Knight 14 in your soul, this unit gets 1k, and if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 2 or greater, this unit gets a critical plus. So this is good. So like what it says that if you have the grade 2 in the soul, give him 1k and a crit if your opponent is grade 3, which is really good because his second skill, you see, and also with this is an Axel clan and he's a 12k base, and the first skill is not during your turn. So if you have the grade 2, so it's a 13k base Axel deck Vanguard. It's a triple rare also, not VR? Question mark? I don't think there are VRs then. Maybe I'm wrong. So the first skill is good. Second skill is the amazing one. Auto on magic skill. Once per turn, at the end of battle, it attack, counter blast 1, and return 3 of your cards. Stand this unit, and it gets drive -1 until end of turn. If your damage zone has 4 or more cards, it gets drive +1 instead of drive -1. So wait, give me a second, guys. Someone was on my door, so I needed to take that, but now I'm back. So I have not finished reading the skill. So over here, it was the second skill is wait. Let me catch my breath. Auto on Vanguard circle. Once per turn at the end of battle, it attack. Counter +1 with R3 of your cards. You get to stand this unit, and it gets drive -1. But if your damage zone has 4 or more cards, which is like limit break, this unit gets drive +1 instead of drive -1. So this card is so good because there's so many, I don't know, so this card is like this is such a good card, I can't believe. And Gold Paladin has been popping off with Kirkit, I think, recently, and with Vortimer, Gold Paladin is looking really good again after Ezel. So what Vortimer says is that it says the second skill says you get to counter +1 and retire 3, and this unit restands and then drive -1. So in total in the turn you get 3 drive checks. But also your Vanguard is a critical plus if your opponent is a grade 3. And then he says that his second skill, and then his second part is that if you have limit break, which is 4 or more damage, you get to instead you get a drive +1. So in total in a turn you will normally, using the skill, you get either 3 drive checks or 5 drive checks, which is for a retired 3 you don't minus honestly. Also on top of that, you have the grade 1. If you retire the grade 1, you can give power to your Vanguard, which will help you swing higher for the second skill. I mean second attack. Where also you can also use the grade 2. When you retire it, you set in soul. You can, if you didn't have the grade 2 in the soul yet, you can use for his Spectral Duke's Dragon skill to gain the crit for the next attack, and also get a counter charge off, which basically refunds your counter blast. So there's these 3 cards on its own without any other Gold Paladin cards are already solid, because they all interact with each other, and they have no form of like cost, to be honest, like because you drive check, you retire cards from your board, but then you also send some cards go to soul. Then you also get more drive checks by doing that. So technically, maybe the triple, when you twin drive, you don't get the 2 cards, you plus minus 0. But then again, like triple drive, and top of it, there's front triggers. Remember that Axel has front triggers, and if they pull a front trigger off on their Vanguard attack and all the triggers have not swing, it would be more troublesome for the opponent to even, like, you know, I've tried blouse, and putting a front trigger can screw your opponent so easily over. And the triple drive, bro, like, this is so good, like, can't believe. And then he sent both of to grade 2s, I think, counter charge 2 then. See, you fun your counter blast. I think that also because of how Spectral Duke Dragon works and how cheap he is, I think you can even make him with other cards like Cricket maybe, I don't know. Cricket build, the Ezel build maybe, I don't know. It's so cheap because you won't even like have trouble from riding, for example, go from Spectral Duke Dragon, riding Spectral Duke Dragon first, or and then you ride something else, or you can use something else then use Spectral Duke. You just need 1 counter blast and then you're set, because next turn you can also have the grade 2 counter charging and like doing stuff, you know. Top of that, the board, since you retire cards from, you remove cards from your board, it's also good against like clans that retire, because now they can't really they control clans like Blade Master, they can't really do much. They basically retired a few 2 red cards and then get the vision token, but the main focus was that to retire for the plus to get the winning edge, you know. So they actually did Spectral Duke Dragon right, and I like how they actually implement the limit break in a way, but in the standard format. And the limit break gives a buff. It doesn't limit the skill to the limit break, because that was always trouble. When I'm playing Zero also, when you're playing break rides and limit break, it's like every clan is dead basically now. It's so hard because your opponent sometimes damage choke you unless your deck plays a lot of damage self damagers, which is like annoying. But then now for Spectral Duke Dragon in standard, instead of limit breaking affecting your skills, it makes your skills better when you're push pressured, and that's really good, because like that's a concept what they were going for, you know. Limit break, you unlock your limits when you are pressured, you know. So you don't actually unlock, you still unlock something before you were pressured, you know. Also with Axel 2, the draws will be insane in this deck. Gold Paladin support has been creating really good. After I think what they did is that Blonde Ezel, after they released Blonde Ezel, was like a really good plan, but everyone's playing it, and then it's like, and then they got hit hard because of how OP it was. Then when it got hit hard, they they slowed down on the support, and then now since they realized that Gold Paladin is losing love and it should be loved more, they revive it by doing this Cricket and Spectral Duke Dragon. Really nice. Sadly, Spectral Duke Dragon won't get any support. I don't think it actually needs too much support anyways, it's that this good now. Won't be getting support for this, I mean like V series, because V series, this is the final set. On top of that, you can only get 3 cards, I think. Yeah, only 3 new cards will be printed for the clans over there. Zeal will be with grade 1 and grade 2 and grade 3 Zeal. Curious how good Zeal would be. Why didn't they go for Dai Kaiser instead anyways? I'm just curious, you know. Because Zeal is it's an OG card, but then like popularity wise, it's not that crazy popular, to be honest, compared to Dai Kaiser. So that's pretty much it for the live stream update today. Oh, next week we get like a new card or something. I don't know. I forgot. But before that, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be signing out here. Yeah, nothing else to say. Me and Dr. O will be signing out. Ah, bleh. No, no, Dr. O. That was like really. That seems so scripted. That's pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep you updated if there's any more. That's it for me today. Bye bye.